So, as we all know, some drugs have a very hefty price tag. Take Kadcyla, for instance, the breast cancer treatment, which can cost up to £90,000 per patient, and yet will provide you an extra 6 months of life. Or the new exciting treatment, Sovaldi, which is a treatment for hepatitis C. We've seen that, eradicate the virus in 95% of cases. Again, quite expensive at £70,000 for a 24-week course. So, are these drugs worth their high price?
We think it should be done by one organization, and we realize that that's quite an ask. At the moment, there's many organizations looking at medicines. We're only looking at about 40 a year, and these are specialized services, medicines mostly. So for community pharmacists, we're not really dealing with a lot of the work you might be doing.
We can't always get our heads around the fact there may be a value in using a medicine over a period of a number of years, and we tend to look at it in terms of a one-off cost impact, and that makes it extremely difficult to decide whether something's worth using.
I think the system is complex, and I think the system doesn't really exist. I think different stakeholders, upstream and downstream, are working and thinking in isolation. I think you've seen over the last couple of years how awful it's been trying to come up with policy that tries to balance that tension between demand-driven healthcare from clinicians and patients and suppliers who often have very, very expensive drugs.
Firstly, I think there's insufficient public discussion of this issue. People don't understand. We all read the Daily Mail, we all know what they think about NICE. But I think if you explain to people what we're trying to do, people are sensible and do actually understand. And I've spoken to school children who themselves actually in a class develop the equivalent of a QALY because they realise we have to share things out.
NICE deals in cost effectiveness, but a lot of the NHS works in affordability, which is a different thing. So you can prove something is cost effective, but we would love to use it, but sometimes there is insufficient money in the pot.